All right, people, what is good? What is up, YouTube? And we are back with another Demon Slayer review. I'm your boy Mufasa Uncaged, and I am here with my co-host ATC. ATC, what's up? Say what's up to the people. Shout out to socials, all that.
Good, man. You can find me on YouTube at ATC TV. You can find me on Instagram at ATC KZ. There you go.
Okay. So, man, today we are reviewing episode 2 of Demon Slayer. And this one was kind of like it was like a copy and paste episode, and that's probably why we ain't dropped this one. It was just like we was debating on whether we want to do it or we want to like go through and just like is it worth it, or should we just not review it? But we're reviewing it, better now than later, But let's walk through the episode, man. So basically, the episode starts off with Tanjiro and Inosuke and Zenitsu on the train, and like they meet up with Ringgoku on the train. And it's so funny, like this boy Inosuke is just super hyperactive. Like this nigga got ADHD and hella shit. He just so amazed to be on the train and shit. Like, bro, this nigga, I don't know. That nigga has a whole lot of energy, though. But anyway, huh?
So that shit is crazy. His energy is off the charts. But I do gotta say, just for starters, intro to me was fire. I like seeing that new intro we got. For the little session, it's on point.
Yeah. I like the new intro too. That's one thing I do like about the new season. I like the intro is fucking fire. But I'm still questioning, like, is they gonna switch it up when they get to the next arc? But I'm like,
yeah, I think so. Maybe.
What else? So they get on the train. They meet Ringgoku, and this motherfucker just slamming on all the bentos he just bought from that little girl in the last episode and shit. I'm like, bro, this thing can eat, boy. This boy can eat. God damn, man. And
Delicious.
Delicioso. Muy bien.
But Tanjiro, as soon as he got up in there, started hitting that boy with them questions, man.
Yeah, I mean, he had to, cause you feel me. He's the flame hostile, right? He had questions, and he asking him all these questions about the whole shit, and it was so funny how he was just asking him the questions. He was just straightforward with him. He just like, well, you got something to say, talk, and then you feel he'll respond back hella quick and just like kind of straightforward with him. He was just like, well, do you know anything about like a not a flame hostile or a fire hostile, like a Kagura style of fighting style, huh?
Oh yeah, the Hinokami.
Yo, Kami, oh my god. Yeah, like the style his father knew. So he was asking, like, does he know anything about that, like, style that he inherited from his father? And he said, nope, I don't know anything. But one thing I did find interesting was like how he broke down all the forms. He broke down the forms, and like they have elements and sub elements, so it's like fire, it's water, it's stone, it's wind, and then like they got and electricity. And he breaks it down, and then it's like other sub elements within those. So I thought that was cool. It kind of reminded me of Avatar, The Last Airbender, in a way. And
and then breaking down the good vibes between knowing the difference between the flame breathing and the fire breathing. It's two different things. Within the thing is it being a fire. That's crazy.
Yeah, like well, then that happens, he tells him he can't really tell him anything about like the style he's trying to like learn about and nothing like that. So then shit, let's give a little head. Like after all that, the train start tripping, lights start flickering and all that shit just start hella weird shit start happening. This is where like the demons come in and like this boy Ringgoku had to start putting in work. You feel me? That was putting in work, and it was clean just seeing this nigga just take out the demons again, man. And I like that first one. Man. Yeah, with ease. Yeah. With ease, bro. And it's slicing them with like butter for sure. Man, that ain't no butter knife though. That ain't no motherfucking butter knife, nigga. But but the one thing I did learn though, the one thing I learned about this about Demon Slayer, I sent it to you on TikTok, but it was fucking crazy. Like the creator said when they do the little forms and shit, and then like you see the fire, that doesn't really happen. Like everybody else doesn't see that, so it's just like they exaggerated to make it look like that. Which I'm like, what? Like that shit look clean as fuck. Like, but nobody sees it. It's just them regularly fighting, just sword fighting with demons. That's how you will see it. Like a POV, like if we lived in their world, that's how we will see it. Like we would not see no fire, we won't see no water, nothing like that.
Which the extreme samurai techniques.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. So it's like different forms. So it's just a clean ass sword fight. A clean ass sword fight in our eyes, but everybody else they just like the hell? Like, oh, okay, he nice with a sword. He nice with a sword. So man, the first demon come up and he tell him like, oh man, like you know what? Let me handle this. Let me clap this first demon. Boom! He claps the first demon with the first form shit, and then like you feel me? All of them, Chandro, Inosuke, and Zenitsu just looking at him like, oh my god, this he that nigga. He's really that nigga. Like yo, everybody was shocked. It blew me away when I seen it in the movie. Yeah, I felt just like them. And it was an experience. And then what else happened after that?
Wanting to be his apprentices, that was crazy too. You know, him wanting to take them under his wing and
he could have taught that shit.
All three of them, lightning, and then I'm not necessarily what is Inosuke, air? I'm guessing
no.
Beast.
I want maybe air. He may be air or stone, like an earth element. You feel me? Because he has like some type of beast breathing. So I'm assuming that must be close to the earth. Like that's more like an earth thing. But I don't know. That is one thing I do want to learn more about with Inosuke and like his backstory too. But what else? The little kids, the little sick kids too is on the whole shit. I probably skipped over this. I don't know. But like the little kids that was on the whole train with them. Yeah, with the little leukemia kid, all that shit, all of them. You feel me? They working with the demon. That is the Mugen train and shit. Well, I ain't even gonna call him the demon. I'm gonna call this nigga NyQuil. That's what I'm gonna call him. He's NyQuil because he'll put your ass to sleep. Like just sleep, and then you just fall asleep. And it's so like it continues on to what like the little kids they're working with the demon and shit, and then you had that one dude, the train conductor. He was working with the demon, and like he went back to the demon, the little demon hand, and he was just like, man, just put me out of my business.
Yeah, man, I'm crying like a little girl, man. It was sad. He was going outside, bro. You know that's all that was happening for the conductor. He was going outside.
He was going outside, but you feel me? He ain't slept. That nigga just been up like a fucking. He been up like Trump, man. He just been awoke the whole time, bro. He just like, bro, I just want to see my family, bro. Like, just kill me, bro. Just kill me. Put me in my fucking misery, man. You know, but he did that shit, and he off that nigga. And then you know. Like I already knew, like when I seen the movie, like when the lights flickered on and off, like I knew they were in a Genjitsu. We're gonna call this a Genjitsu. Like I already knew they was like in the dream state. So when the lights flickered, it was just, yeah, they got your ass. And seeing Ringgoku basically like take out both of the demons, I'm like, okay, this thing is clean. But then you start seeing them all just like float around them and do all this shit. They calling them big bro and shit. And then like it goes out and you just see all of them sleep on the train. So it was just like, oh, these niggas are fucking slumped. But then, you, huh?
I said out of. I was just commenting on what you said.
Yeah, it was out of it. Yeah, they for sure was out of it. You feel me? But then, you know, it goes more into Ringgoku's dream, and then like you see him talking to Pops and shit, and like it seemed like his Pops really just don't care about him, about the demon corpse, and I want to know more about that. I want to know like why doesn't his dad was a Hashira, he was a goat, but you feel me? And his dad just chose to give up. And
what would have made it, and why would he allow his son to still be a demon slayer?
Exactly.
And at the top,
exactly.
I carried on,
and he
like you didn't trunk style.
Yeah, yeah, man. So it's like, dude, you allowed your son to be a demon slayer. You trained him all this, and now he gets to the Hashira level. He like, man, so what? That ain't putting no motherfucking food on the table, nigga. That don't mean shit. Like, yeah, so you just doubting your son. You just don't give a fuck about your son. Like, he made it to this high accomplishment of his life that you trained him for, and you just like, that don't mean shit. But anyway, you feel me? Being Ringgoku is just like, you know what? I ain't even gonna let you phase me. I ain't even gonna trip off that, Pops. And then you see his little brother, and his little brother just like asks, did you tell what did your father say? And he kept it real with him. He was like, yeah, Pops, I don't know what's going on. Pops, he on some bitch ass shit right now, but you know, I'ma still keep pushing forward. I'ma still go out and kill demons. I'ma give niggas smoke. Like, man, he ain't phased. He's just gonna keep moving forward, man. And that's the one thing I do like about Ringgoku. You know, he doesn't let shit get to him. He always keeps a smile and shit. And his mom has played a big part in his life, in his young life too, which also is how he kind of is too. But anyway, I think that kind of covers up everything. I mean, you anything else to add? I know you've been playing the game. Like, were there any changes in the game?
No changes. I mean, it basically looks. I mean, you know, especially stuff like that, it looks just like movie, and basically, especially when you play the Mugen Train arc in the game, it gives you the same feelings you got when you played the movie. Like, you know, nice to see how they played that out. Yeah, man. Other than fire intro, fire outro too, man. The outro is nice. If they don't change it up, I'm still happy. If they do change it up, I'm ready for it. For real.
Yeah, exactly. I'm still gonna watch it, man. I'm ready for that whole hour episode, because I know when we get to that, we're gonna have a whole lot of shit to talk about. But hopefully we have more people on the inside and like more people to review that with. But one thing I'm gonna add, the last part. This was like the tearjerker of the episode when we go into Tanjiro's dream at the end, and he was like a younger version of himself back in the woods, and him seeing his siblings and shit. That shit is a real tearjerker. It was just like, it made it real seem like all that shit he did was really a dream. Like, he couldn't believe it, and like that right there was like it tongued on you like some strings, some heartstrings, you know, because seeing that shit can really affect anybody, man. Like, it makes it seem like all a dream. Like, yo,
that shit hard.
Yeah, man, that shit was hard. So it was just like, finally I get to see. I can't believe this. This is like, is this real? Is this a dream? Like, man, you like to be able to hug them and physically like do all that shit. I was like, man, and this is why Demon Slayer is such a good anime, man. This is why it's one of the best animes out in this day and age. You know, it really gets emotional with shit like that. You know, you can relate to it. But anything else you want to add before we wrap this up?
Man, you know, as always, man, one love, two peace, you know.
Man, one love, two peace, y'all. So, man, we're gonna wrap this episode up, man. This has been Demon Slayer Season 2, Episode 2. I'm your boy Mufasa Uncaged, my co-host ATC. One love, two peace, you know. Don't forget to
out.
comment, share, subscribe, all that bullshit, man. You know. And yeah, man, we out.